On this episode of Dewey Roams, I'm down at a park again today, and today I have a new system I'm running through its paces. It's a sling bag. It's a Maxpedition Sitka Gearslinger. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for a bit of a hike. I have 23 pounds on the sling bag. It's about 10.38, 10.4 kilograms. And I'm gonna go for maybe, I don't know, a kilometer. I got an icy trail all up in here. I have my spikes on the bag. So I'm going to do a little trial. My understanding of this bag with the 23 pounds on it, that would be the max limit for this bag. I could get any more on this bag, I don't think, if I tried, really. So I purposely did that today because I wanted to see the max weight for my for this bag, and because of my shoulder. My shoulder is it's got arthritis in it. I want to get a sling bag as opposed to a backpack, because the backpack, when I put it on, it was always bothering the shoulder. So with this sling bag, I'm hoping that I can kind of alleviate the trouble I have in the shoulder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go do the hike, and then I'm going to come back, give it my thoughts, and I'll go through the functionality of the bag. This bag's been around for a long time, 15 years. I've seen videos as far back as 14 years on the Maxpedition Sitka Gearslinger bag. It's got very, very good ratings. It's not an inexpensive bag. I live in Canada, nothing up here. It's hard to get deals up here. So anyhow, yeah, it's more than I want to spend on a bag, but I want to kind of eliminate my chest rig. Today, I'm a full gray man. Configuration, no patches. When I was down here last week and I had my chest rig on and my camo, I was drawing too much attention, which, you know, I knew that that was a possibility of happening. So today I'm going full gray man. I can't get any more gray than this. I didn't want to get a gray pack. I don't even know if these bags, these Maxpeditions, the Sitka comes in gray, but anyhow, I want a black one. So got my phone here, got my dog treats here, but I'll go through all that when I get back from my my little hike. And I got to spike up. I got to put my spikes on. I actually brought them today. They're on the back of the pack. Got a 600 down jacket on there as well, and my spikes and my trekking poles. So I'll go, like I said, I'll go over that, but it's loaded up. So just started the hike. The trail is not as slippery as it was earlier in the week, so it must have melted a little bit, and it's a little more grippy. But I'm wearing my spikes anyway, so there's no concern today if I do come across any slick ice. So I have one trekking pole out, and I'm obviously holding my selfie stick with my other hand. I got the sling bag on, a Maxpedition Sitka Gearslinger, and so far so good. So the Gearslinger, it didn't come with the cell phone holder. I purchased that at the same time as I purchased a bag. I had this before, this little Molly pouch. I have dog treats in there, and I didn't bring any nuts for the birds today. So I made the mistake last week of not wearing my spikes, and that was a bonehead move. I'm not saying they're boneheads. They might not own spikes. Not everyone does. And they don't expect, with this warm weather like I did last week, I didn't expect as much ice as I did last week. Today is much better, but it's still a lot of ice. It's just because the warm temperatures, it's making it a little easier to walk on, but certain parts are still very, very hard and very slippery. But what a day. I would say at this point, I'm maybe 3/4 of a kilometer in my hike, and yeah, thus far, it's no problem whatsoever. With my backpack situation, I got pretty good backpacks. You want some good, I got a couple cheaper ones, and I got a couple mid-range ones. And, you know, the key to getting a good backpack is having good padding in them. And this Maxpedition sling bag, it's, like I said earlier, it's good reviews. And I have had no problem thus far. No fatigue in my back, no fatigue in my shoulder. Like, having said that, I haven't even gone a full kilometer, I don't think. I didn't put my watch on Track Me today, so I'm not going to know exactly. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I didn't. But yeah, so far so good. No problems. I think I'll go across this little opening here. There's some permanent aluminum picnic tables down there. I've been there before. I don't think I've ever sat at a picnic table. I've usually brought my my breakdown table and my breakdown camp chair, but I'll go over there because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of people going down there. So, and I'll do the bag review there. Okay, so I'm going to go over the pack, the functionality of the pack, and I'm going to do a bag dump as well today to show you what I got in this pack to make up the 23 pounds, the 10.5 kgs. But what I can say, with about the kilometer hike I did in the ice and the snow, no problems at all with this pack. My shoulder feels fine. There's plenty of back padding on the inside of the pack against your back. The shoulder strap is very robust and padded. You can see that I have places to carry MOLLE attachments, or MOLLE, however you want to pronounce that, to the actual strap of the bag. I bought this separate when I ordered the bag because I knew I needed something to carry my cell phone. Like I said earlier, I wanted to eliminate my chest rig. So, yeah, so this one here carries my cell phone, which I'm using to video right now. And in this configuration, I have a small 10,000 milliamp battery bank, which will also fit in this, which is nice. And you can put some credit cards in here or whatever, which I didn't bring. And I also have a USB-C 2-foot cable in here in the event I got to charge anything, including my phone, these two tack lights. I have my Nightcore EDC 27 on me, 3000 lumen tack light. I have an 1800 lumen tack light, both detachable. I have my tack pen here. This MOLLE pouch, I have Costco dog treats. If you watch my videos, you know I bring dog treats pretty much every time I leave the house. So this pack, the reason I bought it, I reviewed it. I researched it quite extensively because I wanted a good sling bag. I have many sling bags, lower end sling bags, and they serve their purpose. You know, I have some ones that I didn't spend too much money on, and they're perfectly fine. But this one is a 15 liter, so you can get. This is my biggest sling bag, and like I said, I have, you know, I would say the weight I have in it today is the max weight for this bag. 23 pounds, I wouldn't want to go any heavier. I couldn't anyways. I couldn't get any more in this pack. So the beautiful thing about this pack is it's got a side strap here. So anyone that has a sling bag or a crossover bag knows when they bend over, sometimes, well, a lot of times, it will come around on you. This prevents that. So that is a very good feature of this bag. I'm going to take the strap off now and show you the sling capability, the crossover when it comes around to a front pouch. Just got to move the mic here. So the bag easily slings, and like I said, it's a lot of weight. So if you didn't have this much weight in it, it would sling a lot easier. So on the bag, I showed you my cell phone holder, my backup battery bank. I have 750 milliliters of fresh water, drinking water, in a single walled stainless steel bottle in case I have to put it on the fire to purify water. I have a compression 600 down puffer jacket here in the event I need more outerwear. I have a coyote deterrent. I believe it's 50 milligram coyote deterrent here. That's made for the holster is made to hold coyote deterrent. I have my trekking pole pouch up here that I hooked up with D-rings to the side MOLLE. Like, this bag is incredibly well thought out. So when you sling the bag to the front, all your zippers can open up from this angle. You got to make sure, you have to ensure, and they all come with paracord zipper pulls on them as well. I think they're YYZ or YYK zippers. YYZ, I think that's Toronto Airport designation. But anyhow, they're good zippers. Yeah, so anything that you need quickly, you swing the bag, you can go get it. Now, this bag is designed for concealed carry of a pistol. Can't do that in Canada. It's a complete no-no. But if you know, if you're in a region or a country that you're allowed to do that, this bag is designed to put a pistol right here. Now, I believe also that the backpack company makes a holster for inside here. It goes with this this bag. But, you know, like I said, I don't have any need for that. If I lived in the United States, I would definitely have a pistol in here right now. But I don't live in the United States, so no pistols. So what I'll do now, I'm going to do a bag dump. I'm going to do a content dump on this bag and show you what I have in here. This bag is not really recommended for an overnight bag, but I have it set up where I could stay overnight. I have, well, I'll show you exactly what I have in here. Okay, so today, personally, I have the gray man look going on. I'm wearing all gray, as much gray as I own. It is less noticeable when you're walking around in public. The bag itself obviously isn't gray, but I didn't want a gray bag anyways. I don't know if this one comes in gray. I didn't even look. I believe they come in different colors, and I believe the black one's the most expensive naturally. But anyhow, yeah, I wanted black and I got black. So this bag, it has this external strapping on it right there. So there's my 600 fill puffer jacket. It's got a drawstring compartment for your water. That's full. That's included in the 23 pounds. And you really can't, you can get, I think you can get the larger 48 ounce Nalgene's in here as well. But, and listen, you know, you don't want to carry a bunch of water around in this configuration because it just adds weight to it. So, puffer jacket, stainless steel bottle, 750 milliliters of water. So the actual pack itself, I got a Cliff Bar there in case I had to access it quick. I ate breakfast this morning, so I'm not really hungry. So this is the main compartment. In the main compartment, you've seen these before if you watch my videos. This is 1140 calorie emergency meal kit. It's another of my videos. I got emergency bivvy in the main compartment. I have an extra pair of, these are sunglasses, extra pair of sunglasses, inexpensive sunglasses in the main compartment. I have an extra pair of reading glasses. I have a pot with my Soto Windmaster stove in here, camp stove. I have a small container, a gas container of isobutane fuel that complements that stove. The actual stove itself has a self-igniter on it. I have a 9-foot USB-C cable, USB-C charging cable, and I have my watch, my Garmin watch recharging cable on here as well, because my watch needs to be recharged, you know, once a week. The more I'm outside, the solar will charge it. So that's a backup USB-C cable. I have my 8x36 Vortex monocular with mechanical rangefinder, which is, love this thing. It's so clear. Like right out of the pouch today, it's boom, bang on. Not out of focus. So I love this. I also have, I did a video on my 15x50, which is a bigger one. I didn't bring that today. I have a rain poncho. This poncho can also substitute as a tarp in the event that I need shelter. I put this over my whole configuration. This here is a little shovel with paracord on it. So you got sharp edges, you got cutting edges, you got a nail puller. It's a little emergency shovel. I haven't gotten around to sharpen this yet. The sharpening it up, I can make that like a knife. I haven't got around to doing that yet, but that's a shovel in case you need to dig a hole for whatever reason, mostly to go to the washroom in the event that nature calls. I have, this is a windscreen for my stove. So this, my head's getting a little cold. This is, will block the wind to keep the flame going. Okay, and also in here, you have a bunch of different little inside pouches. Now, on this side, on the inside, like you're not going to believe how much stuff I got in here. It's a lot of stuff. So, There's my bandana. I always carry a bandana for either a wound dressing, a pre-filter for water if I have to get river water. I always carry a bandana, or you can make char cloth out of it to start a fire. I just got some paper towel in there. I have a Mylar solar blanket, hand sanitizer, wet ones. This expands. This is an expansion towelette. It's a big one. You just add a cap full of water to that. And I believe that's like a 2 foot by 3 foot one. That's a big one. So you can tear that into either toilet tissue. You know, you could use it to wipe off sweat or whatever. I have a few of these, quite a few of these. Then I have smaller compression towelettes too that you just add water for toiletry in case you, in the event that you have to go to the washroom. I have a couple of those in there. Like I said, this is just, you know, it's at most an overnight bag. And I probably, every time I take this bag out, it won't be this heavy. I don't need all this. I'm just doing this for the max limit of the demonstration today. So that's the main compartment. I got a D clip there for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so that's the main compartment. Up here on the external compartment, you can see I'm accessing it from up top. So the way the bag would be here. So up here, I have a small first aid kit. I have a magnetic compass here in the event that my GPS goes down on my watch and my phone. I mentioned before that my Garmin Phoenix 7X Sapphire has topographical maps of all of North America, and I can access the maps. I go into an app right now on the watch, and it will pinpoint my exact location within 10 seconds. With a map, a topographical map on the actual watch. So the watch is fantastic. I have, I believe it's a 600 or 500 lumen LED headlamp, USB-C rechargeable, of course. I got that in there. And also, I have a bellow for the fire, in case I have to get a fire going. And I also brought today, I brought a Silcock key to show you. So this is for if you come across an industrial building that has an external water source. A lot of times they won't have the hand nozzle on it, or the hand valve. They'll have a little mechanism, or you know, it's like a hex head or something that you'll have to use the key for to turn on the water. So if you need water in an emergency and you come across a commercial or industrial building, a lot of times they'll have an outdoor water source, but you need a Silcock key. Like I said earlier, you have my coyote deterrent. Okay, so this pouch here, you have a little snap here that will protect this zipper. So, you know, I left my house today, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I left my wallet at home. So the only money I have on me today, I have no money. I have no credit card, no bank card. I have nothing other than 3 ounces of 9999 Canadian silver. So I have 2 silver Maple Leaf troy ounce coins, and I have 1 American Eagle silver coin, 1 troy ounce. So, you know, I knew when I was on the road that I forgot my wallet, but I don't need it anyways. But in the event that I did bring my wallet, I either carry it on my person, or I could carry it in this this pouch here. And like I said, it's got a little snap on it. But in here, I'm carrying my blow up seat cushion. I don't have to take it out. So now in this pouch here, excuse me, my nose is running a bit. Okay, in this pouch here, I have my fire starting kit. I have hemp rope for fire starter. I have a conventional butane lighter, and I have a Soto torch lighter. It's telescoping. Beautiful lighter, and it's a torch, and it runs on butane as well. I have a multi-tool. It's not a Leatherman, it's just an inexpensive multi-tool. It's a good one for me. I don't need a $200 multi-tool personally. So I got a multi-tool in there. I have my silky Pocket Boy Outback saw. This saw is fantastic, nice and small. I know how to put it back in the package. And I don't think I've showed you these before. This is a small pair of bolt cutters. So this will cut pretty much the heaviest gauge fencing. It won't cut, I guess it won't cut, the fencing I'm thinking of, I never see it anyways. It's more like even construction hoarding, this will cut. I've tried it out on some scrap fencing, some heavy gauge scrap fencing, and it cuts it no problem. So it'll cut wire. If you see an animal snared or whatever, I'm not snaring animals, but if you see an animal in distress, this will cut it out. I've never had to use it. If you have to get through a fence, you could use this. My size, I'm not too good at climbing fences, but I got strong hands. I'd just rather cut through the fence in an emergency. So I got a pair of those in here today. I have a small, inexpensive fixed blade full tang knife. You really couldn't do much batoning with that, but it's redundant. I have my EDC pocket knife on me like I always do. In the event that goes missing, redundancy's built in. I have a secondary knife. I have my titanium 1 Tigris breakdown camp stove. This is a twig stove for boiling water, keeping your hands warm, whatever, cooking food. I have a ferro rod with some paracord, whistle, and a striker to strike the steel. I don't really. This one's actually never been used. This one, but I got a bunch of those. So I got that. I carry a little thing of Gorilla duct tape. That's good for fire starting. It's good for a bunch of different things. Wound compression, to fix up wounds. And I have a life straw. I have a personal life straw in case I got to dip into a puddle, a river, a lake, whatever. So that's, I believe that's it. So that's all the contents out of that 15-liter sling bag. Maxpedition Sitka Gearslinger. So there's quite a bit of stuff in there, and that adds up. Like I said, the weight. I've already said it about 50 times. Like I have a bad habit of repeating myself. I apologize for that, but that's what's in there. So could I stay overnight with this configuration? Yeah, no problem. No problem. Would it be staying at a 5-star resort? No, but it would work out okay. So I'm going to pack everything back up and head home. If you have any questions with regards to the bag, anything that I carry with regards to the contents of the bag, by all means you can leave it in the comment section. And if you liked anything you've seen today, you can like the video, you can subscribe, you can share it, or you can hey leave me any instructions where maybe you think I could improve. I didn't bring any cordage today with me. I didn't bring any bank line. I didn't bring any paracord with me. I should put that into the pack. But like I said, this I don't think this pack is ever going to see this kind of weight again. So pack it all back up and head out. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Here in Toronto, it's beautiful and sunny. Thanks for watching. Bye.